Look at the African influence in the costumes.
Yeah, amazing.
Interesting.
Oh, Gabrielle.
So-
Ham-fisted.
It's funny because Gabrielle does really seem violent, doesn't she?
Oh, my Lord.
Wow, nice kick. Funky. It's that whole maternal instinct of Gabrielle coming out, you know? It's like, okay.
Yeah, well done. Paternal, perhaps.
Paternal, there you go.
All right, ease off.
It's a great fight.
All be much more.
God always has so much fun with that. See, I like the flicking. Flicking was fun. Kicking was fun. It's funny because this was a definite kind of plot device trying to get Gabrielle to instigate now.
Gabrielle, you was
fault.
out of control.
Yeah. Something maybe she wouldn't have normally done, but in the heat of the frenzy of the fight, you had to go there. I love how this was the beginning of the one god, you know,
Yeah.
really.
Ares at a village squabble.
Not the beginning, but
Bored.
the beginning of the destruction of the one god.
You've been keeping yourself busy. I wish I'd known you.
Little dispute with
Much preferred Kevin's hair short.
Those men you
Yeah,
saved
it's
were
nice.
part of a growing movement.
So this is
A
the,
movement that
oh
incites people
god.
to disobey the gods.
So you're worried that this could be the beginning of the Twilight?
How funny to see Callisto as an angel, huh?
Yeah.
It just doesn't quite seem
What is the
right.
Twilight?
Funny because it was sort of the kernel of the whole Twilight thing, you know,
Just
but
admit there
I
is
don't think I really fathomed what was going to happen and actually,
Being thorough.
you know, see motherhood when we're going to be killing everybody off.
have a problem.
I don't think I was that, never thought that far in advance. Did you? But, nah.
No, everybody's expendable.
You take that right away from them.
Have to kill
This is so weird, huh? It's a real reversal of character for both of us.
Gabrielle's chafing under my protectiveness.
Yeah,
and kings.
this has always seemed a bit forced, you know? I mean, the whole trying to find a way for Gabrielle again to have some bloodlust. But it was fun to do, you know? Once we got into the episode, it was just a really fun role for me to play. Fun arc in the character. There's a lot of juice here to do. Juicy bits to do.
And was this the 100th episode?
Yes, this is the 100th episode.
Her courage will change.
It's a bit of a celebration around it, wasn't there? People, a lot of publicity.
Is there a
around it.
little love thing going on between them still?
I guess.
Were you playing it by this time?
Yes, definitely. I mean, especially because it's, you know, this is the episode where he dies, so there's definitely the love connection. It's love on so many different levels. I know it's supposed to be like a spiritual love, but
Words have always been your strong point. Do you have a point?
I'm glad that Garth was the director on this
I'm
because
huge.
I'm glad Garth's the director because he's such a sensitive man. You know, it's really easy to have some of the more difficult moments and be vulnerable around him.
Think.
I always loved seeing Kevin in a throne like that. Look at that brilliant skeleton.
It's just
It's
that I thought he would
fantastic.
have been destroyed on the spot, you know.
I loved seeing him in Ares' lair, you know.
One of your
Oh my God, look at the size of his arms.
He was working out a lot, remember, on set and everything.
Good God. Who's doing wardrobe by this? This is Beanie, right?
Beanie.
The time of the Olympians is over, Xena.
That was inspired.
The gods have
I
no
want that
choice.
outfit. I wonder who got it in the end.
Let them come.
This one was my favorite Gabrielle outfit, too. So easy to fight in, those shorts.
Is that what they are?
Yeah. And then
Ask them to do anything I'm not
the
prepared.
top was just so accommodating because it had no back.
Come, join us.
Do you think?
That was so funny. So that would have been Kevin's idea to be like reclining on the wagon
Absolutely.
when he appeared.
Touching.
Tim and Kevin just really seemed to enjoy this. You know, I mean, they were
Get your pathetic crusade.
the first time, I think, that they had the opportunity to work off each other. It's really interesting to sort of be the third party watching them.
Kill me, Ares, yet here I am.
They're having fun.
And why is that?
I'm a sportsman. I want to
Preaching peace.
That set looks so
It's either I
cool.
have swords in my hands.
Because that's the India set.
Right.
And they've
Used to
bleached
around
it out.
Africa or something.
Yeah, it looks good, eh? Sort of Moroccan.
My heart says
Apart from all those white people in the tavern.
that everything you say makes sense.
There's like Rex,
My head tells me that sometimes
apart from Casablanca.
Oh, funny.
Sometimes I feel the same.
I think when she's confronted with good Callisto,
what are you doing here?
she has trouble believing it
You're
and
supposed to be floating on a cloud someplace.
just
Thanks to you.
refuses to relate to her as a
And for
As a
that,
good
I owe you
spirit.
my soul.
Right.
it's like never will. She can't trust her.
I've been purified by the waters of
Let's get the pregnant woman.
I get into
I'm really curious to see how they're going to do this. Because you can tell that they're shooting in two different places.
Yeah.
Shooting you and on a set outside,
Definitely,
and then the other is the beach. Oh, there you go. This was a difficult scene because I think they rewrote it quite a few different times. Yeah, I'm sure they did, and it was interesting how it finally came. No, it's later. It's later when he's dead, and I'm walking around the same set without him. That was the one scene that they kept rewriting, and it was hard to find where that scene was going and how it was moving the story ahead. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Sorry.
So we don't know what's going on.
I like that.
If you save my life with violence, the future will pay the price.
They played that well. It's nice.
I've never asked anything of you, so I'm asking you now.
enough talk.
Good on you,
What
Tim.
a great scene.
Good job.
Please. I've never asked anything
It was a
of
good
you.
scene.
Yeah.
I'm asking you now.
I like the pacing of this episode, you know?
Two angels.
Like something like that. It's one of those scenes where you get a little nervous about staying on too long. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
nice.
But it was big information too, wasn't
Ares' army is on the move. Pretty soon they'll be coming over the bridge north of the village. If we leave now, I can get you and your people to safety through the southern pass.
I'm not leaving, Xena.
Eli, these people are in danger. I might not share your view, Eli. I'm trying to respect you, but you gotta listen to me. You
What?
have to pick and choose your battles.
it? It's such a Rob expression. You've got to pick your battles.
Oh, yeah.
I used to hate that dialogue when it's where you say they're coming through the northern pass or something. You're trying to get the geography because nobody cares about
Right.
the northern pass or whatever. It's all just sort of weird
Exposition,
exposition.
yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be said, right?
The bridge is closed.
Oh, those pregnant women, they sure can
Yeah.
fly.
Throw that weight around. No problem.
Cool.
Look at Alan. Nice fall, Alan.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a great look, Liz.
I could never let my kids see that.
No, you can never let him see it. Really?
You mustn't hit your brother.
Yeah, right.
Mummy flaming someone.
Have no need of the gods.
So it's the beginning of a very long day. I knew that this was basically a day where I was going to have to cry all day, right? You just kind of dread those coming up on the schedule, you know? Like, oh God, because of all the coverage. I remember we would we would rehearse and figure out where everyone's going to be, and I asked Garth, so Garth, you know, how are you going to do this? How are you going to shoot it? So just so I had some sustainability of knowing, you know.
Right, not to
like-
burn yourself out too
yeah,
soon.
because you're going to be doing it all day. I mean, you still have to cry in all the white shots too, but I mean, at least you have an idea of when you can kind of take a break. That was a long day.
Why is Xena busy fighting
During this
the
big,
bad guys when all this is going on?
that was
I mean, who are those bad guys?
someone purposely
Who
got
gives
you
a
out of the
damn?
way, right? So that you wouldn't be there here. They had to keep you from being
because
here.
otherwise it would be
you would have
my
saved
fault.
them. Yeah, you couldn't let Eli be killed.
Don't you dare play me! Don't you!
Yeah, this is a funny moment because Gabrielle basically has to make a choice to surrender to
And let it all go
Let
on.
it go. Eli is going to die. There's nothing she could do. Is his fate and his destiny. And you know, it's kind of like this awful situations when you just have to say goodbye even though you're not prepared for it. And you have no control of the situation.
Ow. That was good stunting. That's a good look, Ren.
Yeah, I remember that too. The
That-
weight.
I bet you that was a story point that really bothered Rob, that they...
I am a god.
That Gabrielle
It's
was there.
lame that
That Xena's
that
not
they've
there.
trumped up an excuse to get Xena out of the way.
Oh, right.
Same choice for ourselves.
Yeah. But she couldn't
Oh
be there.
dear,
I really
that's
You know.
yucky.
time to debate this with you.
Jeez.
How do you feel about that, Aries?
Now, I'm gonna give you
It's funny because, you know, talking about things you could do over, wish you could do over. These
What do you
shots.
What? You get your boobs out of the way.
Well, get my boobs out of the way would be great on one hand, and then secondly, like these crane shots, like you never know like how far away they are, and
Oh, I
he just-
like that.
he just
of
wanted
you,
me to
though.
scream. Yeah, it's a great shot,
I
but
thought
I
everything looked.
I would have
Like you'd been bawling for-
different. I had been bowling all day, so
Yeah, well, that's powerful. It's good.
this is the same day. I remember this too.
With the lights failing.
Oh God, what a long day. It's fun though. By the time you got there, I was so raw. You know, you get that. You always know when you don't care when the snot's running down your face. You know what I mean? It's gross. You just don't care. I was really looking. I know the one tree in the like desert.
In the June.
Isn't that funny? I was really looking forward to doing this though, because it's
Oh, look at that. That's a nice shot. Didn't see that much.
when I first met you, you barely had
It was very rare that I had the opportunity to work with Kevin alone. You know what I mean? With a scene that I wasn't sort of a third party to. And this was a good scene because there was like this change in the scene. You know, like where we start here is
And you're
completely
in
different.
its face. And it's
Yeah.
full throttle.
Fun to be able to do that, especially to him because he's so, you know, he's so much fun to work with. Just really plays with you, you know. Whatever you're gonna give, he gives back and takes
Yeah.
and has fun
Don't be so hard on yourself, Gabrielle.
with some levity around it too.
Put you in that position.
This was so weird for me because I didn't really know what. I didn't know what they
What
wanted.
it was showing you.
Well, yeah, and like it wasn't really specific, like how far to go with that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It was really odd.
Yeah, I mean, what is he doing to you?
I mean, I don't know if it's Garth or just saying like this sort of you know inner body experience or something, but I don't know. It's interesting. I think the idea was to have Gabrielle tempted, because I mean, especially in the beginning when she's in his face and angry with him and at odds, and then to have a change in the scene where she's considering going with him, on that path. That was definitely
Oh my
the
God.
objective.
Oh my God, is that really my belly? Good Lord, that's young Julius.
Wow.
I was going to say that because of the pregnancy stupidity, I couldn't even manage to lip sync this properly.
Oh, really?
And I'd sung this a million
I
times.
know, you wrote it.
Yeah, just... Look, I can't even pull it off.
That's so funny. That is hilarious. I love it.
And they were saying, hold it back because the wind was blowing. It's going to like blow your hair. You're going to light yourself on fire. I always remember looking at it and just it looks silly that I'm holding it like that. But
I forgot that you had written that song. That's interesting. Wild, huh?
and see how they did it. She doesn't even have to raise her volume because she's special. She's
Ah,
an angel. So I have to yell, but she's like just going murmuring.
all right. That's
That
clever.
was a good director thing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going after leaving.
What? What's making
I
you
love
laugh?
seeing Xena pissed off with angels. She has no respect for anyone. You know? Not Greek gods, not the, you know,
It's funny.
not angels.
This was that scene I was talking about.
If I hadn't listened to
Gosh, it just kept changing. I don't think I ever really got it. Definitely didn't get it.
ashes,
I think they're just trying to
trying to use his knowledge for a greater good.
have Gabrielle's sort of conflict verbalized, you know, about whether or not she should join Ares or not. But I don't think it was really clear
Believed in me, Eli.
what she was going to be. You know, I mean, this didn't really further the action so much, except just showed it was a moment of her conflict. You know, it's bizarre.
There's good energy from that guy.
Look at him go.
And that guy in the back, Sam, do you remember him? That extra?
But look,
I've seen him a lot in this.
where?
On the far right of the screen. And he was in from the very beginning. He was a Xena extra.
Yeah. This is kind of a funny fight because he's so big, you know. He's a god. I mean, who was I kidding?
Thought you'd given up on Xena.
It would take more than you to do that.
Well, I guess I love
Is that
her.
the wig?
Yeah, that was the.
Is that a wig?
Stunt
Really?
double. No, not me. That's me. But then when you see the wig, it's a stunt
right,
double
right, right.
fighting with Kevin. Unless it was this like 2-shot or something, then it wasn't me.
Kevin on muscle display.
Yeah. Thank
Oh,
God.
Xena spoil sport.
Oh, look at her flying in like that. That's so funny.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, go on, Xena. What's the matter with you?
Yeah. Why can't you? What's
Get
going
it over
on?
and done with.
Oh,
Eli.
Eli, you're in the wood. Oh.
Bloody ruining everybody's good time.
Do you remember filming this at all?
Sounds to me like the rationale of a coward.
I'm gonna do worse.
I do, because I remember it was sort of when they were taking all the pictures for it being the 100th episode. So we're all there on set together and taking pictures.
What makes you think I'm gonna spare yours?
Your enduring faith in one another is the greatest miracle of all.
Oh,
They're like those grisly sort of religious cards we used to buy.
right.
Stands at church. 'Cause look, they've been colorized, you know.
Yeah.
Straight out of like Catholic kind of folklore.
Thank you.
All those fruity
Listening
colours.
to your heart. Like I said, you could never disappoint me.
It's funny because I know this was a,
Xena, my
you know,
time
they filmed them on a different day in front of a blue screen. And I don't think anybody was there reading with us, were they?
I can think of no greater mother than you. It was you all along.
Ooh,
Gave me this child.
I am this child.
Past, I destroyed your life, Xena. And I destroyed yours.
Is this a relief or is this a bad thing? Or is it both?
Maybe it's time that we both gave back what we once took from each other.
I thought I was thinking, what?
That's peculiar, isn't it? It sounded like a good idea on paper. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm going, oh, that's just yucky.
Not funny, yucky. Because she is, you know, like this.
So everybody
Reincarnated.
here saw that, including you. You knew that. Your
Yes.
character knew that.
Yes.